Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent demonstrator here in Canada and I'm excited to be with you tonight. Thank you for missing out. We missed out last week, but I'm excited to be with you tonight. I hope you've had a great day. It's been hot and humid day here in Ontario. The humidity is definitely climbing and next week it's going to be a hot week. So I think for my American friends down there, I think it's about 102, 106 your temperatures, which would be about 38, 40 with ours, and then humidity. So yeah, it's going to be hot. So welcome. Today is Wednesday, June 12th. If you're watching live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay, shout out to my replay words. Maybe you're watching the video from my YouTube channel, or maybe you caught me off of or saw me over on my blog, or maybe from Pinterest or wherever you found me. I hope you say hi and let me know where you're from. So this is my happy space. This is aka my craft room. I love spending time in here. You will find me in here most days. I love listening to my music. I love creating. It just fills my heart and makes me happy, and I love sharing that with you guys. The one thing I love about this Stampin' Up! Community is the friendships that we meet. Especially how we meet all around the world. It's amazing that stamp, paper, and ink bring us together. And that Stampin' Up! Community is very, very tight. Like we are an amazing group of women and men who love to craft, and I'm excited to be with you guys. So, as I said, I go live each Wednesday night around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I always go over on my Facebook page, and then I will share it to my YouTube and to my, I'm just trying to find myself, to my YouTube and to my blog. So you can catch me over there, which is Stamp with Anne. You will find me, if you typed in Stamp with Anne, you would find me, my blog, my Pinterest, and all that. Anyways, so what I do is each week I pick a bundle or a product or some type of thing, product from Stampin' Up, and I create projects with you, and then I come live and I do a Facebook Live with you. I usually show you one project, and then I give you, I will upload the video and post it to my blog, and I'll give you the measurements. So it's kind of like a free tutorial for you every week. And I'm a true believer that once you see something and the more you see done with it, the chances are that you might want to purchase it. I know for me, there's many times I'll look at a stamp set or a bundle or a product and I'll be like, whoa, I don't need that. I don't need that stamp set. I have one similar. And then my Stampin' Up! Friends will show so many amazing projects with them. Like, okay, I'm adding that to my collection because it's beautiful. So just trying to find myself here on my iPad. So tonight we are creating with the Unbounded Love Bundle. And I picked that for a reason, because our bundles this month are actually 10% off. We already get 10% off when you buy a bundle, but you get an additional 10%. So it's like a saving of 20%. And if you were a demonstrator, you would get that saving on top of that. So that's an amazing deal. The Unbound Love is part of a suite, and I'm going to share that to you when I flip down the camera. But I don't have the suite, so I actually paired it with the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper, which I think is absolutely beautiful paper. So we're going to do a fancy fold tonight. It's called a quick and easy 4-panel card. I learned it from my friend Mary Nabe, and that's the one thing I love about being a demonstrator. I love learning from other demonstrators. I love like searching, scrolling Facebook, scrolling Pinterest. And if I see like a layout I like, I save it, because then sometimes when I sit down, I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? I'll go search for those layouts for color combinations or sketch. And I love learning new fancy folds or mystery challenges or mystery stamping. It's just so much fun. All right, I am trying to find myself here, and for some reason I cannot. So give me a minute while I do that. Maybe if I go this way. It's here somewhere. But I'm going to flip our camera down. Just give me a minute here. I think it was because I was talking to So I hope you've had a great day. As I said, here in Southwest, it's been warm. It was very cool at the beginning of the week, but now it's starting to heat up, which is, I guess, you either like it or you don't. I am not a person for heat and humidity, so when the summer hits, I love to be in my craft room, not gonna lie. But then in the evening, I love to sit outside on my deck because we get the afternoon sun, so it makes my deck nice and cool, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so let's get started. I've chatted enough. I'm going to flip my camera and we're going to get started. So you're going to see my beautiful blinds. I wish I could show you the outside, but the sun is just hitting the in between my trees, and I did my Facebook Live with my team last night, and literally it was like all over the place. So all right, you should be able to see my view here. If you can see it and you're with me, give me a thumbs up. Like, comment, and share my video. This is how we add more people to our crafty journey. Share and tell your crafty friends. Say, hey, come join Ian's community on Wednesday night so we can, like, on our Facebook Lives. And I'm looking forward to doing some more fun things when I'm off in the summer. Countdown is on. I have 11 more days to go, and then I'm off for 2 months, and I cannot wait. Let me know what you guys are going to do this summer. I'm planning on relaxing, doing some day trips, and hanging out and doing some other fun things. And definitely crafting will be that. Okay, so I wanted to share with you the Unbound Love. So this is our new annual catalog. It just came out in May, and it goes till the end of April 2025. So if you do not have a catalog and you would like one and you're here in Canada, please let me know. If you already have a demonstrator you're working with, ask them for one. And if not, I would be happy to put one in the mail for you. So I am going to go, you probably notice I have all mine tabbed up here. I did a video on that at the beginning of May, so you can go to my YouTube channel and find that there. So I'm going to show you the Unbound Love. So this is the Unbound suite that we're using, or actually is part of the suite. What we're using tonight is, hold on, sorry, sneeze. Whew. What we're using tonight is the Unbound Love Bundle. So you get the stamp set and the dies, and I'm going to show you those. And then, like you can see, there's many other ideas that come with this. There's embellishments, the 2024-2025 in color DSP dots, and then this paper is gorgeous. So when you buy a bundle, it's 10% off. But right now, for the month of June, you get an extra additional 10% off. So that's like 20% off the bundle price. So that's an amazing deal. So this is what we're using tonight. And then I actually paired it with, and I think it's right here, is the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. So I'm going to show you that, and you can find that on page 47 of the new catalog. So let's dive into our project. I'm going to show you what we're using first. We're going to make our project and stick around to the end because I got a bunch of samples to share with you. So let's take a closer look at the Designer Series paper. This is called the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And one of the tips that I gave on my social media this week was, many of us, if you've been around for Stampin' Up! For a long time, many of us are missing that they don't have the colors listed on the DSP, or they don't have a page of just DSP. So I find that, like, you know, hard, because that was the first thing I would look for when I pull out a pack of DSP. I'd be like, okay, like, what's the color? So I'm going to make these samplers with each pack that I open. Super easy. I just did it in Word. I typed in the name. I put in the coordinating colors, and then I showcase the paper. So this paper is actually 6x6. You get 48 sheets. So these are some of the patterns, and then I had to flip to the back because I had ran out, and there's all the other patterns. So we're using this one. No, we are using this one tonight. So, and then I'll show you. So that's the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. It is 6x6. You get 48 sheets, so 12 sheets of the designs. So there you go. All right, so let's show you the product we're using. So here is the Unbound Love stamp set. It is beautiful. It is if you see this symbol, that means it's made by $1 million achiever. And like, usually, I have to say this, but 1% of the company earns these achievements. So when you reach that milestone, you get to create your own stamp set. So this was designed by one of them, and I love it. Like, I love this. Hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. And I love this one. Faith is unsure of what we can't see. Has some great fonts, but also some nice bold like words too. So there's that. And then here are the dies. These dies are pretty cool. If you're looking for a great greeting set, I would highly recommend this. But if you're looking for that die set that has like unique dies, this is it. And the neat thing is they layer. So these ones like layer together, so you can create like, and we're gonna do that tonight. The ovals layer, the circles layer, and then these actually cut out, and I'm gonna show you, I have some samples that show you those, and I have some samples that show you this one. So super fun and super cute. So let's dive into our project. So tonight we are doing, we are creating, it's called a quick and easy 4-panel card, and I actually saw this from my friend Mary Nabe. Mary and I did not know Mary. We met through a mutual friend from Stampin' Up, and we are great friends. We chat all the time. We visit. She's visited me a couple times. I'm hoping to go see her. She lives in Ohio. So make sure you follow her. Her name is Stampin' Peace. Stampin' with Mary. Stampin' Peace with Mary. Her name's Mary Nabe. So go follow her. Tell her I sent you. If you're in the States, definitely look her up. She is lovely. So I'm excited that our paths crossed. Okay, so our paper tonight is boho blue, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. And in order to do this fancy fold, we need to make a couple score lines. So I'm bringing in my handy paper trimmer. We're going to score at 1 1/4. So I'm going to put I'm going to call this the left side of my paper at the 1 1/4 inch, and I'm going to use, there's 2 blades. The lighter blade is a score blade, so that's what we're going to use. And then I move it, the left side of my paper, to 4 1/4, and we're going to score that. Okay, so that's just the way that is. And we're going to take this away, and we're going to get out our handy dandy bone folder. This is a must if you have, or if you're new to crafting and you're thinking, what should I get? Definitely a paper trimmer, definitely a bone folder. Helps crease those lines and make your cards lay flat. Okay, so that's the first score line, and you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but our second score line is here, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold that back. So it's going to go like this. Okay. So I would love to know, do you like to create fancy cards? What kind of cards do you guys like to create and give out? I need to really start handing out more cards. I have buckets and buckets of cards, so that is my goal over the summer too, is to start handing out more cards and sending them, because a card is like a hug in the mail. It brightens somebody's day. All right, so then I've already went ahead and cut these, so we're going to have a piece of white. I used basic white, and this measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, so there's one. I'm just going to set that aside. We're using that gorgeous Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. I really like this pattern. I needed 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and not to worry, I'm going to give all these measurements for you. So there's this, and then we needed 2 pieces that are 1 by 5 1/4, and we're actually going to use the opposite side. So we're going to use this side, because we're going to use this pattern. I wanted to do a different pattern than what my sample was, so you can see the card done in 2 different ways. And you will need, like, you won't be able to get a 6 by 6 out of this. You won't be able to use 1 sheet. You'll have to use 2. So let's go to and start piecing our things together. So our first one. Now, this is where you're going to want to really make sure your paper when you're looking at it. So if I was to put that paper, I'm covering up a lot of my tree, and I don't want that. So I'm going to use this pattern because it has those trees there. I'm going to grab my seal. This is our Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to adhere this part down. Okay. Now, let me just grab my sample here for a minute. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to fold this back, and we're going to put one here. That is going to be the top of our card, so that when your family, your friends open it, they're going to open it like this. So this is creating a flap. All right. Now, we're not going to use the same pattern. We're going to do the reverse on it. So we're going to use this side of the pattern. And I just chose to do the opposite side because I know that those already coordinate with each other. All right, so we're gonna put that there. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Now we're gonna open it up. And what we're gonna do is we're going to put this piece here. Okay, so we're gonna put that piece there, and we're going to do the tree side. So just like that. Next, we're gonna come in and do this. Now, if you were stamping on the inside, I would suggest stamping first before you glue. But because I sell a lot of my cards and a lot of my customers or my family and friends who buy it don't like things written inside. They like to write their own message. So we are going to leave this here and we're gonna put this down. And if it works out, we would have enough room over here. So let's go ahead and do this one. I think this quick and easy 4-panel card, you easily can mass produce these because it's pretty quick and easy. But this would be a great birthday card, like holiday card. So yeah, I'm excited to give this a try. All right, so there is what our pattern looks like. So you're gonna, and you want to make sure you see that, right? So you're gonna open it like this, and then it's gonna look like that. So that's kind of cool. Now we're gonna set this aside, and we're gonna bring in the Baby Boss, aka the mini Stamp and Cut. This is the boho blue. And also to let you know, our Stamp and Cut machines, the big one and the little one, so there's a big white one, a little boho, and a little white one, they're all on sale this month for 10% off. So this month they're really focusing on the die cutting machine and our dies. And trust me, if you have like an older die cutting machine, you probably want one of the newer ones, especially with the new embossing folders that are coming out. They are gorgeous. They're thick too, so, and they're big. Remember I showed you the dotted circle? If you follow me and watch my videos, you would have seen I did a dotted circle series. I love that embossing folder, it's my favorite. All right, so we are going to use these two right here, these ones here. And so let's bring that in, and we're using Petunia Pop, which is one of the new in colors. And we're gonna use the one that is stitched. Now, if you follow me, you know that I'm a huge fan of the stitched dies. I love them. I was pretty sad when they retired Stylish Shapes because they were stitched, but now I'm okay with it because they've come out with such amazing other ones. So there is our stitch shaped die. We're gonna put that aside. Always make sure you take this off and throw this out. Don't put them together and throw them. Don't ask me how I know that. I've had to go search the garbage can, and it's not fun. Trust me, I've done that before. All right, so let me grab a piece of white. I have a piece of white scraps. I have a drawer with a little basket of scraps. Okay, so we're using basic white. We're going to use the smaller of those dies. Oops, and I hit this as I was moving. As I said, I go live Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you can find me on my Stamp with Ann page if you're watching here, or you can find me over on YouTube or Stamp with Ann, my blog. So, all right, so this die actually creates two pieces. You have the inside, or you have one that you can frame. So let me just move this out of the way and show you what you can do with it. So you can go like that, or you can go like this. So you could totally make like cute little layers. So there's lots you can do with it. But for this one, we're gonna use these ones. And then I always save these little pieces. I actually have on my die cutting table, I have a shelf, a Stamp and Storage shelf that holds my punches. So I kind of put those in. And if not, I put them in a drawer beside me. And I drop them, so let me just pick them up so my puppy doesn't try to eat them. All right, okay. So let me grab a piece of paper. So we got Petunia Pop, and we're going to stamp in, I'm gonna stamp in Misty Moonlight. Okay, so we're using Misty Moonlight ink, and we're going to ink up the one that says I did happy birthday. We'll do a happy birthday. Can always use birthday cards, right? Alright. Okay, so we're inking, so just tap, 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 tap. And then you're just going to stamp straight down, straight up. And there is your greeting. Look how the script on that. It's beautiful. I really like how Stampin' Up! Design concept artists are making like stamp sets that are cursive and bold at the same time, because I feel like it really adds to your collection. So if you are looking for a great greeting set, I always like greeting sets because there's so much you can do with them, but this one is a really nice one. It has some really great fonts, and I liked how it's like bold but then script and they're mixed together. So Unbounded Love. The dies were in low inventory when I looked earlier. So, all right, just so you know, in case you can head to my blog, which is www.stampwithan.com, click shop now, and that will take you to my online store where you can see everything that is on sale with the 10% promotion. Okay, so we have that. I am bringing in Petunia Pop Border Ribbon. Petunia Pop is one of our new 5 in colors that was released in May. These colors will be around for 2 years. If you are a person who loves Stampin' Up! Colors and is out shopping, I was out on the weekend and I was in HomeSense. So here in Canada, we have a place called HomeSense, my favorite store. And they had, oh my gosh, so many terracotta pots that were blue and navy and a lot of citrus fruits. So it reminded me of the Mediterranean blue. The stamps thing. So I'm actually going to cut this off. Sometimes I don't usually, but actually, you know what? I'm going to, let's just put some tape and I'll do it this way. Because I always try not to do it the other way because then you waste your tape. So you're going to like that, loop it like that, yeah, and then come back up. Let's come down here a little bit more. Okay. So it looks like that, just how I did that, and then I cut off what I didn't want. And otherwise it saves you wasting ribbon. When I first started, I would just cut, and I'd be so mad at myself because I literally would not have the amount I needed. Okay, so we're gonna put this down. We're gonna hear it like this. So I'm actually going to put my adhesive on here because if I put adhesive here, it will close my thing, and we don't want that. We want to leave it open. I am using our dimensionals. You must have these in your room. So just like that. So there's that, sticks like that. Okay, so here is the start of our card. We're gonna open it up and it's like that, and then you can write, you can stamp a greeting, or you could just write your message. But we're not done yet. We need to finish it off with some beautiful embellishments. I am using the 2024-2026 in color shimmery dots. And a tip, because once again, Stampin' Up! Didn't give us all the color names, you can go online and search these and it'll show you the colors. But what I've been doing is when I get a pack of a pack of embellishments, I take our beautiful Stampin' Write marker and I write what the title of it is and the coordinating colors. So that when I sit down to create, I just have to look this up, not search online, not search in, well, it's not in the catalog, but that just shows you. So we are going to use Petunia Pop. And I was saying to my team last night, I do a Facebook Live with my team every Tuesday night, and we talk about like current updates, what's happening in the world of Stampin' Up!, what's happening with our team, and I always end off with a crafting project, and I'm going to show you that later. But I was saying to him, I'm surprised that I'm not much of a purple person, but I am loving this Petunia Pop. Let me see, where do I want to put my, I'm trying to think where I put it. Let's do one, let's go down here. It's a really pretty color. And these are the shimmeries, so they really shimmer. No, I don't want to put down there because I don't want it to start with the tree. No, I'll put it there. All right, so If you're here, say hi. If you're joining us, welcome. Welcome to our crafty session. All right. Let me move some stuff out of our way and I will show you our card. So there is our quick and easy 4-panel card. What you do is you just open it like that and it shows you the card. How fun is that? So, I mean, imagine you sending this in the mail and your friend opens it or your loved one opens it and they're just gonna go like this. How cute is this, right? So there's that one. So let me show you the one I did last night. The one I was creating on the weekend, my sample. I used the Misty Moonlight with the Petunia Pop and I pulled in that, so once again, that Thoughtful Journey DSP, but I did it in different color, different patterns so you could see the difference. So when you open it, it goes like that. So those are the ones we made to, like I showed you tonight. Let me show you some other ones. So here's the one I did with my team. Once again, I'm really liking that Misty Moonlight, Petunia Pop, white color combination. It's really nice. So just simple and easy. Now, I am part of Rhonda Wade's Team Planners, and so you might have seen some of these if you're a demonstrator or not, but this one is a beautiful card. Use the country style corner dies to create like a frame, and then you put the DSP behind them. Really into the beautiful scenes. So this one is showcasing those dies again we used tonight, but also the leaf dies. So this color in here is Wild Wheat. Pull that in. I used those shimmery dots again. And then here is the iridescent trim ribbon. It is non-orderable at the moment, but it's supposed to be back in the next few weeks. But look at that. Like, I feel it just picks the paper color up. Here's showing you those labels. Remember I told you I would show you later how to use this one. So we cut out the white scallop and then put this one on top, and there's that iridescent ribbon again. Okay, so this one uses that other dye. And then in there, like, look at, so you can see right here how this ribbon almost picks up the color of the green. I don't know if you can see that now. I'll bring it a little closer. But just look how gorgeous that ribbon is. I can see how, yeah, you can see it. It's picking up the green from the background, which is so pretty. I think this ribbon will be gorgeous for Christmas. Hint, hint, you might want to stock up. All right, and my last card I want to show you is a fancy fold, and I definitely will do this fancy fold in the future. So it opens like that, and then here's that iridescent trim. So once again, all the paper is the Thoughtful Journey. So you're gonna open it like this, so it becomes like a card like that. How cute is that? Showing that paper. Like, honestly, I really believe this paper truly speaks for itself. You don't really need to add a lot to it, and you don't want to cover it up because it really is showcasing the watercolors. And then, so our card goes like this, but then if we close it like this, we get another one. And then this is where you would write. So it's kind of like a secret little trick fold here. So that is all the projects I have to share with you tonight. Let me fold this. Using the Unbound Love and the Unbound Love dies. I love that Stampin' Up! Names the dies now the same as the stamp set. Oh my gosh, you know, before I used to think like, what goes with what? As you can see, we've created many samples with the Unbound Love and the Unbound Love dies. This bundle is 10% off if you buy it like this, but for the month of June, you get an additional 10% off. So that's 20% you're saving for this bundle, or any bundle in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. So that's a pretty amazing deal. I know there's a couple bundles that I really want to get, so I will be adding those to my collection. All right, everyone. So just a recap, we used Unbound Loved. We created this card here. I will take this card, I will take a picture, I will upload it to my YouTube channel, and I will post it to my blog. Sorry, it will be there sometime before the end of the weekend. And I will post the measurements on my blog, and I will send you a link from my Facebook page to my blog once that's done, so you know where to find those measurements, or I might even put it in a post. If you would like to order any of these supplies that I showed you tonight, you can head to my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com, click shop now, shop to your heart's content. And if your order is over 50, you qualify for my sweet rewards, which is I will send you a handmade card in the mail plus an embellishment to say thank you for shopping with me. I really appreciate it. And then you would earn a stamp towards your Stamp with Anne rewards. So I call them SWR. And then once you have 8 of those rewards, you can redeem for free from some 4 products. So as you can see, it is truly a beautiful set. I think it's a keeper. It's one of those sets that you would put in your collection and keep it even after things retire, because I do truly love the fonts. And the dies, there's lots you can do with the dies, so you will probably see those dies being used in future projects with me down the road. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight and coming in our crafty journey. I will see you guys next Wednesday night. I don't know what we're working on. That's my goal on the weekend. But anyways, have a great rest of your week. If you have any questions or comments, please like, comment, and share my video. That gives me the best compliment, and sharing our crafting community with others. And we want more people crafting with us each Wednesday night. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you guys next Wednesday night. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.